and welcome back to the vlog. I am the Nervous Mechanic, and it is another wet day in Colorado. Welcome back. It's exciting to be here, as is every day, for the most part. There's some thunder. Welcome back. I am the Nervous Mechanic, like I said. Today, we got a couple things that we're going to do. First off, I'm pretty excited to say that I actually have a camera. I've had it for a little bit. I haven't shot on it, but I'm just now getting to a point where I can actually use it. It's this guy over here. We have it's a Canon EOS 6, and I have a Hot Tech mic. This guy right here, it's wireless. So I actually have that and a lavalier mic. So pretty exciting. I can actually do like front-facing vlogs and see myself instead of using this GoPro with a dead kitten mic on it, which is nice. But anyway, aside from that, we're gonna be shooting on that here pretty soon. We have kind of a cool thing we're going to do. I don't know how much it's going to rain, but we're going to try to, we're going to go through and assemble a roof rack. This is not just any roof rack. This is probably the cheapest roof rack you can get on Amazon. It's about 260 bucks. It's a full bolt-on roof rack from Hook Road, and I am not endorsed by them. This is just a product review. I bought the thing. It's a full-size bolt-on roof rack. It comes with 4 lights, and I'm going to show you guys right now what this thing looks like. So let's go. Alright, so this is the rack in question. It's $267, and pretty good deal for what it was. I'll include the link for this stuff and the link in the description. You guys can look at it. It's pretty cool. I think for the second gen Tacomas, for 2005 to 2011, I think this is it. This is a really good deal. Check the reviews as usual. You should obviously do that. But for the price, this is really good. So basically, it comes with, you got your instructions right here, which are pretty good. And then it's gonna come, you've got your first box here, which is your, you got a hardware box, so it gives you all your, actually, wait a minute. Nope, that's one of the lights. So it also comes, surprisingly, with 4 cube lights. I'm anticipating the quality of those to be rather crap, pretty much. So you get 4 of these things. For my plans for this, I don't even know if I'm going to actually use lights on the top, because running wiring down into the cab is a huge pain and a lot of work to make it actually look nice. So for me, I don't know if that's going to be something I'm going to do. I've got lights on the hood, and I'm going to have lights when I buy my ARB bumper for the front. I'm going to actually have lights on that, probably a light bar, and that's it, because I don't need, you know, a 20 or a 30-inch light bar. I just don't need it. But for this, they give you 4 lights. So they're all the same. So we'll pull one of these guys out here. Comes with all the hardware. This is what it looks like. Typical cube light. I don't really know how the quality is on these things. I don't know. I'll probably save them for a project or something like that down the road. They come with the hardware as well. And then here's this box right here. This is just your straight, this is all of your hardware that you're going to need. So you've got your plate, your tie downs. Let's go with these ones. You're going to have to do with this too, is you're going to have to remove your stock roof trim, because there's 2 bolts on each corner of the cab that you're going to have to take out to where these guys bolt into. And these are your supports for the rack itself. So it comes with all of your hardware and everything like that. As you can see, all your hardware. And from what the instructions say, you're going to need a 13mm wrench, a 12mm wrench, a 5mm socket, or 5mm Allen wrench, or 4mm socket or 4mm Allen wrench. I'd probably recommend getting an impact along with using that, make things a lot quicker. But basically, yeah, you want to remove that trim first, which we have to do, and remove this trim, and then go from there, basically. So we're going to get started on taking that trim off the roof. Now, as far as I know, for that, I think it just peels out. I think it's just stuck in the roof, as far as I know. For me, what I'm going to end up doing is, I think I'm going to take it off and then I'm going to reinstall it, but I'm just going to cut it so it fits around it, because I like the trim and it actually gives it kind of a clean look. So that's my plan. And then you get these are all your pieces. They come in plastic. This is how these are your sides right here. And then you've got, these are your sides. And then you've got all your supports right here, and your slats. And pull these to the side. The only annoying thing I think you'll notice when you're getting this is, for some reason, when they process these in the slats here, they put numbers. I'm not sure if that's just how they labeled it or what, but they have numbers in each one. So this rack's going to be getting Z-barded or Linexed. So I'm going to have them Linex over all those numbers and everything, and so I don't have to deal with that. So I just needed to withstand these Colorado winters. So anyways, we're going to start by taking that trim off, and we'll be back in a second. Okay, here's the truck in question. First thing you ought to do is you got to take off the roof trim, which is very easy. It's literally a clip on the front and a clip on the back. So all you got to do, you go up here and you just jump up here. There's the trim. I've already popped it off. There's the clip right there. You just take and you pull up all the way to the back, just like this. You can see the other clip back there. And like I said before, I'm going to be saving this to, I'm going to be re-adding this on here. Once I put the rack on, I'm going to cut it and I'm going to add it back on. So hopefully, if everything fits correctly, I won't have any problems. And then this piece in the back pops off. Some of this does have some adhesive, this kind of body adhesive. So you'll kind of see, like right here, you'll have a little opening, and then you'll have this right here. Now, for what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get a little, so I don't have any issues. I'm going to go pick up some silicone, and I'm going to just put silicone in here to fill this, so I don't have any issues. Temporarily, you could use like a little dielectric grease, put that in there, and that would keep the water out. So you're going to do that to both sides, and you're going to do that to this side and to this side, because you're going to need both of them. After you do that, your second thing is to get your roof mounts, which are these guys right here. And what you're going to have is underneath here, same thing in the back, right here is a little pad, and underneath that pad, I kind of freaked out because I thought, oh no, there's no holes here. Well, there is. They're covered up. I don't know why in the factory they put 2 holes there for some reason, but they covered it up. So just pop a little hole in there, clear it out, and then this is where you're going to mount your bracket. So you're going to mount it just like this. And you're going to be doing that for this corner, all 4 corners, and make sure that this piece is actually facing inwards, not the other way. So first thing, let's get that done, and we'll be right back. Okay, so first thing I've noticed about this is that everything goes on pretty straightforward. First thing is, there's one small issue. First one is that the washers that go on here are a little too wide. So what you're going to want to do is come up here, take a look. So these washers that go on here are actually just a hair too wide, and if you try to put them in, you'll cross thread the holes and you'll strip them or mess them up. So you're gonna have to grind off a little bit, not much, on each side of each washer. There's a lock nut and a washer. Grind off a little bit on the side, not a whole lot, and then slide these on. You'll know they'll go in a little bit easier without a lot less hassle. So you're going to want to do that on all 4 corners, and leave these all a little bit loose, because when you put everything on, then you can kind of adjust the whole thing. If you want the whole rack farther back, if you want it farther forward, it'll be kind of up to you. So do that for all 4 corners. As you can see, I got everything on. So you're going to want to do that, and the next thing we're going to be doing is the sides. So we'll get those and put those on, and you'll be using all that. Included in there is that 5mm. I'm actually using a 4mm for some reason, and using that same hardware. And one thing I will recommend before we get the sides on is that you will have, when you take this trim off, you'll have a little gap here, and you're gonna have a little gap back here. Now what I'm gonna do is, you know what, I think I just talked to you guys about that. Yeah, forget it. Silicone, fill this up so no water gets. Let's get to this. Okay, we're back. So I went through and I got the sides and the front and the back put on. We're gonna go through that right now. So you're gonna be using, basically, once you use the bolts, the smaller ones that are gonna be for putting the supports in, all you've got is the larger size. So that's pretty much it. It's gonna be a lock washer, a regular washer, and that, and then you've got your lock bolt in the back, or nut, I mean. So basically this is what it looks like so far. I have to put the slats in yet, but I have to say, for this product, I've only had a few little nicks and scratches on it that I've used a little bit of rust treatment to cover, and I'm going to go through. I don't know if these bolts are stainless steel, the hardware, I think it is, I'm not sure, but this is what it looks like from the back, and from this side, and it's starting to rain a little. Shut this. And from the front. So I have to say, I'm actually impressed. Like, this thing actually looks pretty good. It's pretty straightforward how to bolt it all together. I mean, we'll jump up here and take a look. This is what the top looks like. You got your spots here for your lights. I do like these cool little arrow designs they put in it. That's pretty neat. And that's what the back looks like. Basically your slats are going to go on these, like here, 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 where these 2 holes are. So that's where your slats go, and that's the last bit. Now the trim, adding the trim back in, that's something, if you want to do that, you can. It's up to you. I mean, I personally think it looks cleaner, but that's kind of what I'm going to do. I'm going to add it back in. I don't know if I'll do a video on that or not. It's kind of stupid, but it's just something that I like. But this is what the back looks like, and yeah, so that's pretty much how you install. It's pretty cut and dry. It's not too terrible. Now that's that hardware. Now we're gonna go back inside here and see what we've got. This is the rest of the hardware, and you got your lights. Now I don't know if I'm gonna put the lights on. I might wait, but we'll see what happens. But these are the slats here that are going to go on, and we'll install those, and then I'll show you how it looks, and we'll be back here in a few minutes. Alright guys, welcome back. This is going to be the last bit for tonight. I'm going to show you guys here just what this thing looks like. Wasn't a whole lot of work, but I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. So this is the finished product. We'll just do kind of a walk around so you can see the whole car, what it looks like. Pretty happy with it. It's a very solid product. A few nicks and scratches here and there, but other than that, pretty happy with how it turned out, honestly. We'll get up here so you guys can see. Pretty solid product. It's, you know, I think a lot of people were talking about these numbers that they cut into the top. I think they just tell you what order they can go in. They ain't really go in any order, it doesn't matter. But when I have this thing Linexed, I'm going to have those covered up. So, but for this product, for being the price it was, I'm not going to lie, this was a steal of a deal, because some of these other companies, like, who is it? You got TACOMA Beast, and you've got shoot, I can't think of anyone else. TACOMA.i is just kind of the one main company. ARB I think has one. There's a handful of others, but they're just so expensive. But not gonna lie, this is a good solid product. It does come down a little low in the front right here. You can adjust this, but this whole piece is super solid, so I might adjust it later. I'll probably just leave it. But as it sits now, this is a really good product. I will say that when it's Linexed, it'll be way sturdier, heavier, and pretty much resistant to any type of corrosion. So pretty happy with how this turned out. And I may or may not do a video on the trim. We'll see. If you guys comment below if you guys want to see me do that video on the trim. It's kind of a one-off thing, but if you want to see how I do it, questions, or just comment below, let me know. If you guys like the videos, just like and subscribe down below, let me know. And stay tuned for the next video where we're going to be doing what am I doing in the next video? Shoot.
Gotta relax.
This is Earth Radio.
Oh,
now
yes,
here's
bed lighting.
music.
LED in-bed bed lighting. We'll be doing that for this Tacoma. We wanted to do that for a while, so we're
Human
going to be getting
music.
that installed as our next
I like
project.
it.
So I will see you guys later, and thanks for watching.